Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video we are counting down on most realistic crime drama films not to be missed by anyone. Those who love crime drama films must give it a try and leave a comment below how many films you have already seen from this list or intent to see. Now let's get started. 10 Ronin 1998. Directed by John Frankenheimer. Deirdre, Natasha McElhone, puts together a team of experts that she tasks with stealing a valuable briefcase, the contents of which are a mystery. The international team includes Sam, Robert De Niro, an ex-intelligence officer, along with Vincent, Jean Reno, Gregor, Stellan Skarsgård, and others. As their operation gets underway, several team members are found to be untrustworthy, and everyone must complete the mission with a watchful eye on everyone else. 9 Running Scared 2006. Directed by Wayne Kramer. Mafia flunky Joey Gazelle, Paul Walker, is ordered to dispose of the guns that killed a pair of policemen. He hides them in his basement, where they are found by Oleg, Cameron Bright, the kid from next door, who uses one to shoot his brutal stepfather, a Russian mobster. The boy runs off, and Joey pursues him into the criminal underworld, desperate to retrieve the incriminating weapon. Meanwhile, corrupt Detective Rydell, Chaz Palminteri, is following Joey's trail with his own agenda. 8 Cape Fear 1991. Directed by Martin Scorsese. When attorney Sam Bowden, Nick Nolte, knowingly withholds evidence that would acquit violent sex offender Max Cady, Robert De Niro, of rape charges, Max spends 14 years in prison. But after Max's release, knowing about Sam's deceit, he devotes his life to stalking and destroying the Bowden family. When practical attempts to stop Max fail, Sam realizes that he must act outside the law to protect his wife and daughter in Martin Scorsese's remake of the classic 1962 thriller. 7 The Negotiator 1998. Directed by F. Gary Gray. Danny Roman, Samuel L. Jackson, is considered the best police hostage negotiator in Chicago. After a friend warns him that someone is embezzling from a disability fund, the person is found dead. Internal Affairs investigator Niebaum, J.T. Walsh, discovers the gun used had been handled by Roman. When no one believes his innocence, Roman takes Niebaum hostage. When Chris Sabian, Kevin Spacey, arrives to hear Roman's demands, the two skilled negotiators begin a tense standoff. 6 A History of Violence 2005. Directed by David Cronenberg. When a pair of petty criminals attempt to rob his small-town diner, Tom Stahl, Viggo Mortensen, quickly and easily kills them both. In the flush of news coverage of Tom's seemingly heroic actions, a threatening stranger named Carl Fogarty, Ed Harris, comes to town, fingering the unassuming family man as long-missing Philadelphia mobster Joey Cusack. To the horror of his wife, Edie, Maria Bello, and teenage son, Jack, Ashton Holmes, Tom finds he must confront his violent past. 5 Eastern Promises 2007. Directed by David Cronenberg. The mysterious and charismatic Russian-born Nikolai Luzin, Mr. Mortensen, is a driver for one of London's most notorious organized crime families of Eastern European origin. The family itself is part of the Vori v. Zakwan criminal brotherhood. Headed by Semyon, whose courtly charm as the welcoming proprietor of the plush Trans-Siberian restaurant impeccably masks a cold and brutal core, the family's fortunes are tested by Semyon's volatile son and enforcer Kirill, Vincent Castle, who is more tightly bound to Nikolai than to his own father. 4 Lucky Number 11 2006. Directed by Paul McGuigan. A case of mistaken identity puts a man named Slevin, Joe S.H. Hartnett, in the middle of a war between two rival New York crime lords, the rabbi, Ben Kingsley, and the boss, Morgan Freeman. While under the watchful eyes of Detective Burkowski, Stanley Tucci, and well-known assassin Good Cat, Bruce Willis's, Slevin must quickly devise a plan to save his skin before his luck runs out. 3 The Boondock Saints 1999. Directed by Troy Duffy. Tired of the crime overrunning the streets of Boston, Irish Catholic twin brothers Connor, Sean Patrick Flannery, and Murphy, Norman Reedus, are inspired by their faith to cleanse their hometown of evil with their own brand of zealous vigilante justice. As they hunt down and kill one notorious gangster after another, they become controversial folk heroes in the community. But Paul Smecker, Willem Dafoe, an eccentric FBI agent, is fast closing in on their blood-soaked trail. 2 Training Day 2001. Directed by Antoine Fuqua. Police drama about a veteran officer who escorts a rookie on his first day with the LAPD's tough inner-city narcotics unit. Training Day is a blistering action drama that asks the audience to decide what is necessary, what is heroic, and what crosses the line in the harrowing gray zone of fighting urban crime. Does law-abiding law enforcement come at the expense of justice and public safety? If so, do we demand safe streets at any cost? One Mystic River 2003. Directed by Clint Eastwood. When the daughter, Emmy Rossum, of ex-con Jimmy Marcus, Sean Penn, is murdered, 2 of his childhood friends from the neighborhood are involved. Dave, Tim Robbins, a blue-collar worker, was the last person to see her alive, while Sean, Kevin Bacon, a homicide detective, is heading up the case. As Sean proceeds with his investigation, Jimmy conducts one of his own through neighborhood contacts. Eventually, Jimmy suspects Dave is the culprit and considers taking the law into his own hands. So that was the list, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching Realistic Crime Drama Films Countdown. For more updates, make sure you subscribe to our channel. The handle is right in front of you.